Fellow Toastmasters and guests, good morning to every one of you. I welcome you all to this Laughter Advanced Club meeting online. The mission of the Toastmaster Club is to provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. For the smooth conduct of meetings, kindly unmute those others and kindly refine the topics, controversial topics. Kindly help me to welcome our dynamic president, past area director, Toastmasters Sagarika Bhatti, to open the session.
Thank you, Sergeant Adams, for that short and crispy intro and opening the meeting. So good morning to all of you. Happy Ramadan, happy Friday, have a good day. And officially, let me open the meeting number 9 for Laughter Advanced Toastmasters Club. So let's give a big round of applause to our Sergeant at Arms once again and for officially opening the meeting. So here today, as you all know that our meeting was delayed for 2 weeks due to the division contest, our own Division D contest and Division A contest was there last Friday. And I was saying before the starting of the meeting that our Laughter Advanced members gave a very tough competition to the other competitors in the Division D contest. And everyone was in a high praise about our club. So no doubt, we are rocking as a new club in the area, in the division, and District 116, all the leaders are having a very positive feedback about our club, I must say. So I feel proud about that. With that, let me tell a few words about Toastmasters International. You all know. And I had invited few of the guests. They will be joining very soon. So I thought I will tell so that they can know. But let me say a few lines about Toastmasters International. So as all of you know, it is a non-profit educational organization founded by the visionary leader, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, in the year of 1924. So Toastmasters International teaches about public speaking and how to develop leadership skills in each and every individual. And here in Qatar, we have this organization since 28 years. And as you know, though Qatar is a small country, but here we have more than 100 active clubs. So you can imagine how this organization is having a great impact in this country and how many members are there following Toastmasters very rigorously. And as we have 5 speakers today and a very interesting educational module on evaluation. So I want to tell you a very sweet and crispy short story. Then we can go ahead with our meeting. Here, I was going through a story about a man and God. The man went to the hilltop and asked to God, "Oh God, what is $1 million for you?" And God said, "It's only a penny." Then the man asked to God, "Okay, God." Yes, Smita. Okay, by mistake. So once again, shall I tell? Yeah, so the man asked to the God that, "Oh God, what's $1 million to you?" Then God replied, "It's a penny." Then the second question was to the God from the man that, "What is 1 million years to you?" God replied, It's only a minute for me. It's only a single minute for me. Then the man said, okay, God, if 1,000,000 years is only a single minute for you and $1,000,000 is a penny only for you, can you give me a penny from your pocket to me? Then God looked at the fellow and said, can somebody guess the answer? It's a very interesting story, and if you can answer you can guess the answer, our story is going to be finished. Okay. So God said, okay, my dear child, I am willing to give you a penny, but in a minute. You understood? What's the question and what is the answer? So herewith, and I will tell you why I told you this story, because herewith I'm going to welcome our roast master of the day, who is going to ask you such type of stories and questions and going to what? Bombard your minds, I must say. He is a first division G director, very effective leader, having a very good history in the journey of Toastmasters, I must say, a very good friend of mine. So he's a very well-known person and personality, having a very well-known face in the District 116. So let's welcome him with a big round of applause to the roast master of today's meeting, Toastmaster Salman Hilmi. Over to you.
Thank you very much, President Toastmaster Sagarika, for telling that I have a good face in the district. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I was joking. Anyway, Toastmasters, today's theme is about riddles. Now, you all know what riddles are, how it can improve our thinking capacity. Now, I will tell you why we need riddles, especially in public speaking. Now, it can be a brain teaser, it can be an exciting way, sometimes to break an ice. But riddles will always connect in a fun way to connect with the people, right? For example, let me tell you. Now, what are the good things or useful things of having riddles, or starting off getting to know riddles, or working with riddles, creating riddles, or discussing riddles with friends, or having it in a speech? Sometimes you might be very nervous, but riddles can always make you break the ice and get comfortable with the audience. Now, first thing, it engages engagement, and then it helps us to break the ice, because the moment the audience laughs, or there is laughter, you become more comfortable, and it always helps us think out of the box. Anyway, I don't want to get into details of it. Now, today, as we are an advanced club, we do not go with all the role players. We just have the timer, and our timer today is Toastmaster Sampath. So as you all are all seasoned Toastmasters, I don't expect Toastmaster Sampath to introduce the role, but you can tell the speech timelines. You can mute yourself, please. Toastmaster, yes.
Yes. Good morning, our Toastmasters of the day, and my dear fellow Toastmasters. Today is a special day because there are different timing guidelines. Toastmaster Smita and Toastmaster Smita going to deliver 5 to 7 minute speech, but Toastmaster Sagarika going to deliver 8 to 10 minute speech. Toastmaster Rinku 3 to 4, and myself also going to deliver 5 to 7 minute speech, but you can disturb my speech until 20 minutes. Over to you.
Thank you.
I think Toastmaster Omar also going to deliver a speech. It is 5 to 7 minutes, no?
Yeah, 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Regular speech.
Regular speech. Yes. All
Thank
the
you
best.
very much. Please give a big round of applause. Now, before we start, now let us start with a riddle. How many of you all have seen rainbows? Really seen rainbows? Okay. In a rainbow, what is on the end of the rainbow?
Is the question, Salman? The
End
last
of,
What
end
is
of
at
the rainbow.
What is at the end of the rainbow? I
Sky.
told you, you need to
W, W.
out of the
end of
word.
the rain. It is end.
Rainbow. Yes. W. Yes.
W.
Yes. Who
Correct.
said W?
It's
Vinod.
Yes, very good.
Yes. Vinod Kumar. Yes.
Good, that's a nice one. Okay, I'll ask you one more.
Yes.
Let's say you have a bucket. You want to make it weigh less. What will you do? What can you put inside the bucket, in a bucket, to make it weigh less?
Weightless. Weightless.
Yeah, weightless, yeah.
Just
What can you
drop the
put in a
bucket.
bucket? Huh?
Drop the bucket.
No, but still the weight will not reduce.
What you can put inside, right?
Yeah. What you can put for a bucket to make it weigh less.
We can take a small bucket.
You just need to put a hole.
Whole.
Put the air. Put the air.
So some part of the weight will go out, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Let me ask one more. This is a good one. Have you seen snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen snakes getting married?
Eh?
Have you
Yeah, in
seen
Hindi
snakes
movies I
getting...
have seen.
Good. Okay.
Snakes are getting married.
Okay. If two
And then?
snakes are getting married, and let's say they are both using towels, okay? What will they tell to each other? Say, for example, the male snake has the female snake's towel, and the female snake has the male snake's towels. So how will they identify these towels?
But snakes don't use towels, right?
Let's assume they're using.
Snake and ladder. I don't know.
You need to think like a snake.
Omar is having answer, I think.
No, sir.
But
Cobra. Omar, you know? Or what?
No.
No. Think like a snake. What's?
the female will say, the towel is hiss,
Oh my
hiss,
God.
hiss.
What is this, readers?
Okay. Fine. Now let's get into the speeches now. Great. Now, first speaker for today, the Toastmasters, we have Toastmasters Smita Bindu, who is doing her speech on public relations strategies. And her evaluator for today is Toastmaster Vinod Kumar. Toastmaster Vinod, can you please tell the objectives of the speech?
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, Toastmasters Smita Bindu attending level 4 elective subject. The purpose of the speech is to deliver a public relation speech and practice the skills needed to effectively use public relations strategies for any group or situation, as well as the member to share some aspect of her public relations strategy. Being the area director and successfully conducted a lot of contests as well as the division contest, she must have prepared some public relations strategy which we will able to hear, and it will be an asset for our next
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Toastmaster Smita Bindu to deliver her speech, Public Relations Strategy.
I want to share something.
Can you share now?
Try. Can you guys see?
It started sharing, but nothing comes up.
Now?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Very bright and colorful. Like you, Smita.
Am I like I can see, like, it's stuck between before starting. See my video. Is it okay? You guys can visible? Am I visible?
Yes, Mita, you are visible. If
And
your
audible.
background, you can, make it normal.
Yeah,
Instead
okay.
of
Okay.
virtual background, it will be more clear.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I have first one question. How many of you are a club member of a corporate club? Any of you?
I was.
Okay. I'm also, you also? Okay. I'm also a club member of a corporate club Parsons. That is my home club. Okay, this is an information which I'm giving. And good morning, everyone. The Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, speakers, evaluators. Good luck to you all. I just want to say, during Parsons Club, when we started, Parsons Club was started in 2018. Initial stage, there were not much public relation activities happening. So, being a corporate club and we used to conduct our club meeting, everything well within the organization. So we were not noticed by any of the other employees. They don't know that a wing called a Toastmasters Club existed, was existing, or is existing there in Parsons. Then last year, I became I was the club president, and it started improvising like every year. Like when the public relation officer changed every year, so slightly we started improvising on it. And during the year, like when I became the VPPR, was the first magazine which we released. And with lots of difficulties, we published a magazine. Then the next year, it became a little more easier for us to publish a magazine because we already had a backup. And the third year, when I became the club lead, we took a mission to publish a magazine. And I would like to tell you, like, as I said, like, being a corporate club, it was not an easy job for us to make an extra milestone into our magazines. So I, as a team lead, took an initiative and decided that we have to publish our magazine, and with certain things, which we haven't done previous years. So the first question, the strategies which we used as a public relation team, we had certain questions. The first question which we received, well, within the club team itself, is like, why do you need a magazine to be published? We are conducting club contest, club activities, club meeting. All those things are enough for us to grow as a leader in leadership and communication. Why do we need a magazine to be published? So the answer to that question was like, as a Toastmaster club, a magazine is indeed a medium to contribute to the activities and information which is happening within the organization, outside the organization, for that the public will be able to know that. So this is the reason for us to decide and prepare for the magazine. But it was not a easy task. Like even if it is not a corporate club, it is very difficult to get articles from all the members, club activities, and outside the club members, district leaders message, and contribute, get all the information, collect everything, and put it in order, in the same order, and publishing. It takes a couple of months time. And then the second strategy was like, who are going to be involved in this? So I, as a club president, I took the lead of this. And the VP Public Relations, she was just started her public relations job, so she became part of it. We decided that we are going to hide, and along with that, the previous public relation officer also became part of it, and the immediate past president gave us the support in collecting all the documents. The public relation and strategic communication within an organization to the public, defining a clear goal and outcome has to be always aligned with the overall organization. It's since being a corporate club and public relation, this is the way we will improvise or increases the positive relationship between the club members and the workplace member, the other employees. So we decided that we need to have we need to travel an extra mile. So the third question was like, what are we going to publish? Is it only the articles from the club members, or is it something which we will collect from the district leaders? Or is it the personal messages, personal information, something which we are going to put across it? So we decided that articles from the Toastmasters Club, were outside the Toastmasters Club as district leaders' message and the clear activities, we are going to do it. But apart from that, we need our professional leaders, corporate leaders to be part of this. For that, I selected around 10 people from our senior managers, and I sent an email to all the senior managers, technical director, vice president, asking them to give us an article or a motivational message for us to publish in the in the magazine. The first question came is like, why a magazine? What you guys are doing? There I have to again explain that any personal stories which can inspire us, which can help us to grow professionally and personally is accepted. And 3 of them came with us, and they wrote for us. And the third one is like the fourth strategy was like, where are we going to publish? Because we are a corporate club which has got a restriction. We cannot go, like when publish in Instagram and Facebook, because we have a workplace which is all over connected to all over the world Parsons employees. So we decided that we are going to post there. And when is the next strategy? We decided that by end of December 20, beginning of December 22nd, we are going to publish our magazines, and from there we started working backward. Couple of weeks for editing and couple of weeks for collecting the information, and a buffer period of 2 weeks has been calculated to reach to the December 1st, and we started from September the beginning. We started working on the magazines, and we published our magazines with these articles from our corporate club leaders, like our technical director, our business coordination manager, and our senior manager. They wrote inspiring stories for us. And along with that, some activities we included. And it says either write something worth reading or do something worth writing about. And we did the exact one here. Like we wrote the corporate leaders, they wrote something worth for reading, which gave us a message to grow us personally and professionally. And once I posted this in workplace, this is the impact I got received from the corporate leaders coming and congratulating and thanking us for doing something which they wrote really. It was something which we did worth, and they wrote some about that, and which gave us a feeling that we have done our job well. And public relation is always a key performance indicator, which we should never stop learning public relations strategy. Back to you, team.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Smita, for the speech on public relation. I now invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Vinod Kumar, as he has an emergency. He would like to evaluate immediately. Toastmaster Vinod, yes.
Am I audible?
You can speak a bit louder if you can.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
it okay? My sound is okay?
Now it's low.
How is now?
Now it's better.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my speaker, Toastmaster Smita Bindu in particular. Good morning to all.
Good morning.
Friday morning, we got a enthusiastic Toastmaster presenting the public relations strategies. She has narrated a very personal story which he had taken the challenge of publishing a magazine in the corporate club. She started with a wonderful question. How many of you are members of a corporate club? Which created some kind of an enthusiasm, some kind of a energy to all the members, and explained all the way the struggle she had taken to publish a magazine in the corporate club. And professionally, Parsons being a international company and multinational, multilinguistic, and different type of people are there in the corporate clubs. It is really a challenge because we know how we are going to manage club level meetings and how to engage the people for participation in the contest and all. So she had taken a lot of challenge to publish a magazine, and in a very professional way she had made a plan that where, how, whom, when, all these questions were answered in the very beginning itself. And she had contacted all the senior managers, all kind of staff, and made a very wonderful magazine in the next by a time frame by December. What I could say, Smita Bindu, I have personally seen she's a good organizer, good team leader, very cooperative in the club level, area level, division level, and of course in the district level. And the speech was well prepared, well strategized. She had made all the PowerPoint presentation in an excellent way. Eye contact, body language, hand gestures, everything was commentable. However, to add spices on the speech, a little bit of, because we are all coming from a humorous background, Laughter Club, I expected some kind of a humor that when she contacted XYZ, they made some humorous comments and which she could not collect the article on time, then how she compelled them, what are the strategies she made them to write the article on time, because we all procrastinate and we all get things done late. So what are the strategies she made to collect the article? Some funny incidents would have added spices to the speech. Also, some personal incidents and how it all helped to for their successful journey in the area as an area director. That would have helped us also to make another our journey in the PR campaign. And all the best for your next project. Thank you, and back to the PMOD.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Vinod. Great. Well, now I have a quick riddle now. In a car, there's two fathers and two sons. How many people are there in the car?
3,
Huh?
3, 3.
Three.
Wow. Can you
Three.
tell me?
Father, grandfather, father, and son.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay, this is one old riddle which we used to do it when since small. I have actually translated into English. Let's see who gets that. Black pudding in the white plate.
Black.
Pudding in the white plate.
Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Nair, please say something. It's for you.
Is it ice, Salman?
Ice means this one?
Yeah, I.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Salman, I have to leave. I have a office, some medical camp going on. I need to go and inaugurate. Sorry
No
for
problem.
that. Thank you.
See, you scared him. The moment you asked me to speak, he ran away. If I continue, others also will go. So I think it's not a good idea.
So you should keep quiet. You should keep quiet.
Sorry for
Great.
that. Thank you.
So,
Welcome,
Salman, the
Thank you for joining.
next one is for
Another-
distinguished Toastmaster Anil Nair. Yes. You directly ask him the riddles. Yes.
Okay. One last.
And Salman, I would like to interfere, sorry. I have my colleague over here also, Toastmaster Salma. She's a teacher in Podar Paul School and a member of Paul Toastmasters Club. So Anil sir and Salma ma'am, next question is for
Thank
you.
Great. Okay, there is one building which has a lot of authors. Do you know which building is that?
Lot of what?
Authors.
There's one building where a lot of authors stay there.
I can try that, but let them try first. I can guess, I think.
Library.
Yes.
See, it's simple.
Yes.
Okay, one more. These are also from my younger days. 5 houses with 1 garden.
5.
Houses has 1 garden. Correct.
Yes, the hand.
Great. Okay, let us go to the next page now. Toastmaster Sagarika, she's delivering her speech on dynamic leadership pathway. The topic is everyday leadership. And her evaluator for today is Toastmaster Smita Bindu. Can you please help me with the objectives?
Sagarika is delivering her level 5 project 1 on pathway dynamic leadership with the title Lead in Any Situation. The purpose of the project is for the member to apply the skill needed to successfully lead in a volunteer or other organization. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience as a leader or the impact of the 360-degree evaluation form. So I wish all the best to Sagarika. Back to you, team.
Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause. Toastmaster Sagarika, everyday leadership. Screen is yours.
How many of you think that you are born leaders? I can see some raised hands. And how many of you think that you have learned the true value of leadership? You have learned how to be a great leader with the course of time. Great. Thank you. Thank you for the positive response. Good morning, Roastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests present over here. When we think of leaders, we often visualize powerful, charismatic individuals who can command a group with just their presence. But what if I tell you that everyone can be a leader, regardless their personality or background? That's right. Even the most socially awkward among us can become an effective leader, and we all will agree with that without any hesitation. Take, for example, I have been always an introvert, and the thought of speaking in front of public or in front of a group always terrified me. I never gave any speech in my school life college life, university life. But through Toastmasters, I have learned that leadership is not about being the loudest or most confident person in the room. It's about being able to inspire and motivate others to follow your lead. I stand before you today not just as a past VP education of the club, president of the club, or area director, but as a grown-up lady who has somehow learned the art of leadership with the due course of time. On a fine day, I got a call from the past district director of 116. And he said me, Sagarika, I see something in you. Now you all can see me, how Sagarika is standing before you as a past area director and sharing her experience in front of you. So now I want to share something with you, the importance of leadership roles within the Toastmasters and how it has positively impacted my own personal and professional growth. Being a leader doesn't mean that you have to be serious and stern every time. It's about being able to connect with people. It's about being able to connect with people in a human level. I might have had the fancy title of area director, but I believe strongly in the sayings of Spider-Man. With great power comes the great responsibilities. So as the past area director, even I had handled successfully many responsibilities. And for me, the biggest responsibility was to form my team as an area director. And one of the challenging things was I was a very new member under Area 27. I just joined the Oasis Advanced Toastmasters Club before 4 or 5 months. Then I was given the role of area director role. And the other 3 clubs for me were totally new. Oryx Toastmasters Club, Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club, and Lotus Ladies Toastmasters Club. It was totally new for me, and the members were very new for me. I just knew 1 or 2 members by their name and by their face also, though I didn't know their names. So I was thinking how to select my team, how to select the area PQD, how to select the area CGD, how to select the area PR, all. But I must say, here in Toastmasters, all are ready to help you, all are ready to come for you when you are asking for it. You just ask for it once and they are there to help you. That time our Toastmaster Salman, he was the division director when I spoke to him because he was also very new for me. He said, Sagarika, don't worry, I'm there with you. Now our BPM, Toastmaster Sampath, I approached him for the first time. Sampath, are you ready to take the area CGD role? He said, yes. I was thinking, will he say yes or no? And when I approached Oryx members to be the PQD of the area, Toastmaster Prasad Erini and Toastmaster Sanmuga, now the president of the club, without any hesitation, they said, yes, Toastmaster Sagarika, we are there to help you. After that, I got that confidence. Yes, I can lead this team and I can work with them in a peaceful manner. But in real, sometimes I struggled. I struggled to remember everyone's names in the club. I was calling them sometimes in wrong names. Because 4 clubs having so many members, it was a real challenge for me because I'm very weak in remembering names and dates. And Sometimes I used to forget what is the procedure of the Toastmasters International and what are the responsibilities of an area director with my challenging job situation and personal life. But you know what? I learned to laugh at myself and my shortcomings, and that has made me a better leader as I'm standing before you today. And one of the most challenging situation was about the Lotus Ladies Club, I must say. All ladies were from Sri Lanka, having a very conservative background, I must say. How to run the club smoothly, as it was a very new club. And I must say, how much discussions were going on between our division director that time, Toastmaster Salman, Toastmaster Sampath, how to, make that club in a good standing position. But somehow we managed to communicate with them, and we were there full time, more than 100% to support that club. And now I must say, as a past area director, I encourage members also, especially the Lotus Ladies members, to step out of their comfort zone and to take on leadership roles within the clubs and within the area, and how to face the situations, though they were having different family or personal challenges. And the main thing came when the area contest was there. As it was the first area contest, I must say, the hybrid area contest after the COVID situation. And I was struggling to find out a proper venue, how to do the hybrid area contest. But I must say, I'm proud of my team. Everyone came forward. I got the venue of Qatar Airways Building Tower 3 for free. Now I can see Rinku is smiling, and the contest was so successful. Whoever came for the contest, they were in a high praise. Yes, Sagarika, you did it. But that time I said, no, sir, we did it. As a team under Area 27, we did it together. Now another challenge, I must say, as area director, everyone says, as area director, you have to do what? You have to form a new club, right? And some of the members I can see, they helped me to have, even Toastmasters Mita is there. I conducted 5 demo meetings for an online club based in India as per Toastmasters Club. But it was a fail. That time I started. I said, I'm not going to form a new club because in District 116, there are many clubs. So they don't need a new club anymore. Then, what I firmly believe, that effective leadership is not how you are giving orders and making decisions or who you are going with your team. So that time at the last moment, after the DTAC, I must say, I got this lead about this, our Laughter Advanced Club. And what I believe that it is the power of humor in me and in all members, what is keeping us binded for this Laughter Advanced Club. So as a true leader, you should have that humorous impact in your thing also. So with this, my leaders, I must say that leadership is a very roller coaster ride. It is very exciting. So you must come forward. You must take some challenging roles in the Toastmasters International Organization to show a true leader in you. If I can do it, all of you can do it. Over to you, Roastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Sagarika. Thank you very much for that inspiring speech. Thank you. So, Toastmaster Smita will be evaluating at last, right? Not now, during the evaluation session. Great. Now, let us get back to the riddles again. We have a guest Toastmaster, Salma. Are you a Toastmaster or she's already Toastmaster? Great. This question is for you. What month of the year has 28 days in it? It's very easy.
All months
Very
have
good.
28 days.
See, Now I have one more. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All of you, yes. Now this is this picture of Europe. Why is Europe like a frying pan?
Why is Europe like a
Frying pan. There is a purpose why I show this pep.
hello experts? Answer.
Think of the
Fry-
countries.
Frying pan.
Why is
Or
Europe like a frying pan?
frying. What is frying? Oh.
Really confusing for me.
All are hungry.
No. No, that's
Vinod sir, Anil sir,
somewhere
please
close.
say something.
That's somewhere close.
Because it has grease at the bottom.
Exactly.
Um,
Frying pan and Europe both has grease at the bottom.
Oh, well done.
Salma ma'am, well done.
Oh.
Thank you. Nice riddles.
Thank you. Now let's go to our next speaker, Toastmaster Rinku Saha. Toastmaster Rinku is doing a speech on Pathways Persuasive Influence, a level 3 elective project on a social speech. And the topic is relationship. Toastmaster Rinku, relationship.
Speech objectives.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Before that, the evaluator.
Sorry, it's a social speech. Please ignore the title. There is no title.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Her evaluator is Toastmaster Sagarika. Please explain the objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, once again. So today, our third speaker, Rinku, DTM Rinku, she is going to give her level 3. It's an elective project and it's a very social speech. So in her project, Rinku has to deliver 2 different types of social speech to different clubs. Last Friday, she has already delivered a social speech as at Global Improve Storytellers Club. Today, she is going to attempt her second speech, and it's 3 to 4 minutes speech. It's praising about someone. So I would like to wish best of luck to our DTM Rinku. Over to you.
Thank you. Today, I stand before you to express my gratitude and appreciation for someone who is a burning example of a leader and a great human being. And it's often not to find individuals who leave a remarkable mark on our lives, but my mentor, distinguished Toastmaster Vinod Kumar Pesharam, is undoubtedly one of those rare gems. He is not just a Toastmaster, but a burning example of positivity and commitment. His willingness and immense commitment to lend a helping hand to everyone has unquestionably touched the lives of many, including me. Beyond his professional accomplishments, his humility, kindness, and generosity serve as a guiding light for all of us. It is no exaggeration to say that he has a remarkable gift of bringing out the best in people, fostering an environment where success is not just celebrated, but shared. In a world where it's very hard to find a true leader, but distinguished Toastmasters Vinod Kumar Pesharam stand tall as a shining example of what it means to lead with integrity and compassion. I'm becoming emotional. His leadership is not about commanding respect, but earning it through the genuine care and compassion he extends to everyone he encounters. Today, my mentor, I want you to know that your presence in my life is a blessing. And I'm sure you agree with me. Thank you for your service, your wisdom, your knowledge to bring in my life and to the entire Toastmasters fraternity. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for distinguished Toastmaster Vinod Kumar Pesharam, who is a remarkable human being, a Toastmaster who deserves of every accolades and recognition bestowed upon him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rinku. That was a remarkable speech. Of course, Toastmaster Vinod has been a great mentor to many people in the district. Thank you so much for bringing that. Well, now let us get back to 2 or 3 riddles again. I think you all know all this. What gets wet while drying?
What gets umbrella? Oh, no.
No. What gets wet while drying?
Washing machine, the dryer machine.
Towel.
Towel.
Towel, yeah.
Towel.
Who told that?
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think Salma and me both.
Yes. Yeah, together we told.
Okay. What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand? You can hold from your right hand but never from your left hand. You can't hold your left hand, no? With your left
Yeah, it's your hand itself.
Okay. One final one. Which band never plays music?
Rubber band.
Very good.
Okay,
That's
great.
amazing. Great. Next, we have a past humor champion on stage, Toastmaster Omar Haj. He's doing his speech on engaging humor pathways, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Rinku. Toastmaster Rinku, please help me with the objectives.
So today Omar is delivering our speech, Level 2 Project 3, Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. The purpose of this project is for Omar to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The purpose of this speech is for Omar to share some aspect of a previous experience as a protege. All the best, Omar. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster Omar Haj, the mentorship of Banglas. The mentorship of Banglas, Toastmaster Omar Haj. Screen is yours.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. During my university days, I was very interested in attending events and clubs. And among all these clubs, I joined a human development club to enhance my leadership skills. And this was a good opportunity for me to make myself better. And I was frequently contacting the club mentor to give me his valuable advices. But sometimes I don't agree with his advice and I don't even understand what he says, because sometimes he will use a lot of philosophical words and sometimes his advices will go wrong. And despite this, I go to him and take his guidance. One day, he was teaching me about happiness. And he said that happiness is the happiness of animals. And I said, huh? Animals? Animal doesn't have mind. They are not smart like a human. This means the smart people cannot be happy, right? So maybe I am sad in my life because my mind always tells me that I am smart. So if I want to be happy, I have to be stupid. Or I have to be an animal. No way. I went to the mentor and I told him, have you ever seen a happy animal? They are not happy. Imagine you are a gazelle. You just woke up in the morning and you see a tiger running behind you to eat you. Is this happiness? Or imagine you are the tiger. Your breakfast runs 120 kilometers an hour. Imagine I have to run behind the plate of biryani to eat it. Another day, I went to him and I told him that sometimes when I want to do something, I feel like hesitated or scared, or I don't know what is that feeling exactly, but I'm sure that it stops me from doing anything. So he said, I have the solution for you. You have to use the self-affirmation, which means I have to stand in front of the mirror and I say, I am a hero, I am a hero. And whenever I go, I have to say, I am a hero, I am a hero. So from the next day, I started this because this will give me self-confidence. Since I woke up, I started, I am a hero, I am a hero. Having my breakfast, I am a hero. Brushing my teeth, I am a hero. Walking on the street, I am a hero. And I went to study mathematics, and I don't like mathematics at all. So I sat in the last table of the classroom, and I decided to use the time in saying I am a hero, instead of wasting my time for nothing. Because anyhow, I won't understand anything in the classroom. So I sat and I started. I am a hero, I am a hero, I am a hero, I am a hero, until I fall asleep. And I had a dream. That dream is, I was running in a running course, sorry, in a running race, and I have to win. And the audience say, hero, hero. So when the referee blown the whistle, I started running so fast. And I found myself hitting all the tables in the classroom and making a big mess. And the professor kicked me out from the classroom. I felt so angry. And I went to the mentor to tell him that this method didn't work for me. And he needs to give me a better solution. And while I am on the way, I saw my crush, the lady of my dreams. When I saw her, I forgot why I was going to the mentor. So when I reached to him, I told him, see, forget about everything I told you. I need to make the girl love me. He said, oh, this is very easy. You have to apply the law of attraction, which means you have to imagine something happening until it happens, which means if you really, really want her to love you, just imagine, and the universe will bring her for you. So one day, I saw her sitting in the coffee shop of the university. So I went and sit exactly in the table opposite to her. And I started my work. I kept on staring at her like this and imagine that she will fall in love with me. And after some time, she woke up from his place and she come to me. And I said, yes, it worked. And suddenly, she hit me on my head. And she told me, hey, stupid, wake up. Anyway, she didn't say stupid. She said another word, but better to keep it stupid. Since that day, I have never attended a human development club, and I have never contacted that mentor in my life. And after a few years, I joined a better place. This place is the best place for self-development. It is an incredible place. This is a place where everyone is my mentor. And everyone is a source of inspiration to me. And everyone gives me his valuable insights. Could you guess what is that place?
Toastmasters.
Exactly, it is Toastmasters. Thank you.
Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Omar Haj for speaking on mentorship of Bangladesh. Thank you. Well, we are running a bit late, so let me quickly go to the next speech. And now we have Toastmaster Sampath, who's delivering a project called Managing a Difficult Audience. Who will be the timer during this time?
I can manage the time, no issue.
You're
Shall I
going to-
monitor timing, Sampath?
No,
Yeah.
I have an online time, so I can.
Okay.
No issue.
Oh.
You don't want a backup?
Oh,
You don't need a backup?
no need, no need.
Okay, great. So Toastmaster Sampath is doing a speech on managing a difficult audience, as I told you, on presentation mastery pathways. And his evaluator for today is Toastmaster Sheikh Khader. Please help me with the objectives. Toastmaster Sheikh.
1 minute. Toastmasters of the day and fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Toastmaster Sampath's project speech purpose is, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to address the audience challenges when he presents outside of the Toastmaster club. And the time is, he will deliver 5 to 7 minute one speech, and then he will be bombarded with our fellow Toastmasters some difficult questions. That will be 10 to 15 minutes. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So for the audience who are not aware of this project, Managing a Difficult Audience, this is about where a speaker learns how to manage an audience. So definitely there will be disturbances during this speech. Do not think it is unprofessional. That is how we make leaders. Okay. Thank you. So Toastmaster Sampath, you missed my call. You missed my call, Toastmaster Sampath. The screen is yours.
Toastmaster Salman, you miss my call, no? I miss your call. Because yesterday night, I called you back, no? When you miss my call, is it correct?
Yeah, but you called me at 12 midnight. That's the problem.
Yeah. Somehow I managed, no? Mr. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters. Miss call is a very serious business for me. I choose this topic because I was busy in my office, and our Toastmaster Rinku is sending message and giving a missed call, sending message and giving a missed call. Then
Last year you missed my call also.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Yeah, but you didn't return it so far, you know.
Toastmaster.
But he returned my call. So DTM Anil Nayak returned my call, you know. So
because, I called to New Zealand, but what happened? She's not miss my call. Then I type, you miss my
Okay, next
call.
time I will miss your call also.
So Toastmaster Anina, this is Toastmaster Anina, when you call me, I will never miss call. Maybe you
Sampath,
call for a different number.
your wife always complains that you are never answering her call. Now, what is all
Yes.
this?
Sometime wife call, I know, because wife asking me, calling only ask for money, not ask for anything. So because of that, I have to miss the call, no?
So Rinku should start asking for money, then you will miss her call also.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because now membership renewal coming, no? Because of that, sometime I have to think about that. But this is very serious business, serious thing, because in 2018, May 4th, it's a Friday night. When I was busy in embassy puja, because in our embassy we have a temple and we have in the puja, at that time I got a call from one of my flatmates.
Who is this Pooja, by the way?
No, not puja, but it's a puja. It's like a temple. So we are going to worship my religion. I'm a Buddhist, so I have to worship in our temple. It is inside the
I
embassy.
thought you are speaking about
No,
maybe
no,
Pooja
no. It
Malhotra
was
or
that
Pooja
lady.
Saran.
No, Sampath. It was that lady. Her name is Pooja. No.
Okay. So what happened? I was ignore the call, and late night, as usual, Friday we go outside and come to the flat.
With Pooja,
At
you
that,
go outside with Pooja or whom?
not puja, actually puja. Puja means it's a worship. In my language, we call puja means worship in the temple. So what happened? When I came, I saw, I didn't see that person, but I saw, I heard the water inside in from the bathroom, and I not care. But after
Sampath, Sampath, there's a problem. You're
after
speaking about puja, and then there's water, and then there's some noise. You're one person. I
when I
don't
returned to
understand.
the
What are you
flat,
trying to tell? It's a
no.
person or something else?
So what happened when I returned to
Person.
my home? When I returned to my flat, there's a sound, water sound in the bathroom. So I assume my friend was inside the bathroom.
His
But
name
after
is
1
Pooja?
hour, no sound. After 1 hour, there's no sound. After 1 hour, he's not come out. Then we was panic. What happened inside? So we all the flatmate came and we went to the bathroom and we knocked in door. His name is Binesh. Binesh, open the door, open the door. But no, sir, only water sound.
Don't
So
tell
what?
me Pooja came
You should
out.
hit
Huh?
the door.
So
Break
what
it.
happened? So we all we all panic and we push and we all broke the door and we saw a naked body of our Binesh laying in the bathroom. We are shocked. Do you know what happened next? Any guesses?
No. Waiting. Tell us. Yes. What happened next?
Oh, Capitol
No,
Police
not
came
really.
and took all us to the Capitol Police. And we are in the Capitol Police. Then our friend was passed away and we took to the Capitol Police. And in front of all of us, the police opened his mobile and he took 8 calls. And out of 8 calls, one is for me, one call for me. And unfortunately, no one answering this call. And one call is to Astra Hospital doctor, but no one answered. And very unfortunately, no one answered. And this is very, very, it's never forget incident. And because of after this incident, it's where I was, whatever call, I try to call back. Even as Salman said, before midnight, before I sleep, whatever missed call, I am answering. Because some people,
But your wife is still complaining. Huh?
because wife, of course, wife calling only for money. Because of that, I'm not answering.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise, if some emergency, I know she will message me. But if she call me, means definitely ask for money. If other things, she will update. And if I want to see about my wife, just simple, go to Facebook. She update. No, we can. I get.
Don't forget, it's being recorded. We can forward this video to your wife. Wife asking money.
So she is actually attending. One of the anonymous attendees is his wife.
Okay.
You will get it. You will get that missed call after this. This thing.
And other thing is,
Not a missed call. You will get a long call after this speech.
definitely, because some people not understanding miss call. If you are not answering, it's created a misunderstanding because it's like not responding and not respecting the people, and it's break the communication. And especially as a Toastmaster, I notice I am a member of few XComs. Don't ask me how many clubs. When I call the people,
many?
especially near the meeting, they are not
Yeah,
answering.
how
They
many?
think I'm.
We need
They
to
are
talk
think
about that, Sampath. How many clubs?
don't ask me here how many clubs because now I have to disconnect the club because our fees are increasing now. $60. It's not affordable now. Because of that, I what I noticed, especially before the meeting day, people are not answering the call. They think we are calling for giving some roles or asking for project speech. And sometimes we are calling for
Roles and petty that role or
and not only that, sometimes people. I have one of my club member. He's working as an insurance agent. I call for him for to give a business. He thought I'm calling to ask for a speech from him because he's not delivering his speeches for last 3 months. So because of that, he's not answering and he missed the business. So, my dear Toastmasters, my dear friends, if someone calling maybe some emergency, maybe for asking for help, maybe asking for give you the business, or maybe because of that, please answer your missed call. And it's a
Toastmaster Anil, did
How
some
we will
not only that.
answer if we were in an emergency situation? How we will answer?
No, you can answer after the emergency situation finished. After that time, you can answer the call. And especially because people, there are 1,000 of people here,
Toastmaster
but they are
Anil,
calling you
Toastmaster Anil,
because you are the special
did
person.
Sampath
Yeah.
call you to give any business to you?
I'm still waiting. I'm
That's
hoping.
then Sampath, don't you're just making fake statements. You can't do
Yeah.
Because if
No, you
if
can
you need a
compensate
business,
by calling and giving me some money. I don't mind. Business is okay. No problem.
the thing
Money
is,
is welcome.
the thing is, if you want to make business, you need to give a business proposal. No, and sir, never give me any proposal for business. I really don't know where you work in, sir. Otherwise, I can give you a business, no issue, because we have over 2,000 Toastmasters. We are connected. We have a lot of groups, so we can promote business, no issue. But only thing, the thing is sometimes, especially maybe your parents calling, maybe your as my wife and maybe your siblings calling. Sometimes we never know. Maybe it's the last call. Is life because life is uncertain. Sometimes we never know tonight who will going to pass away. So because of that, if you miss the call, you will feel impact. So as of now, I really don't know why Binesh called me. Maybe he have a medical emergency. Maybe he wants something help. But when we see his have 8 calls and no one answering, it's make me impact. Because if I answer call or if we call you back, maybe he will tell he have a chest pain, or maybe he might tell he have some medical difficulties. Then definitely I will make a call to emergency and I will arrange the ambulance to, and maybe I will immediately come to home and I will take it to a medical hospital. So because of that, this incident always impact in my life, because when a missed call come, when I couldn't answer the call, I always think maybe he have emergency. Even sometime in my business I'll make a broken promise to the customers, but even customers calling me to blame, and but I always answer the call, and if there's a missed call, I always call back. I make as a policy, before 12 midnight, before sleep, I will give a call, and I request
Did
from
you
all
call
of
your
the
wife?
Toastmasters.
No, did you call your wife? You're telling all these statements will not work out if you're not calling your wife's missed calls. You will not return. Correct?
Yeah, if he says something, because I know why my wife is calling, but there's a thing, one thing I do every day when I wake up, I give a call to her because I tell her because I'm live, otherwise she don't know. I make a call, and same time before in Qatar time before 7 o'clock, I make her call because I don't want to call her after 7 because most of the times after 7 o'clock I'm attending a Toastmaster meeting. I don't want to make a disturb. But I make touch with my wife morning and before 7 o'clock. For day, I definitely call two calls. So I request
That's why
from
she
all.
is calling you for money. Because you're calling in the morning, you're saying, I am ready, you call me for money. That's why she called. You're sending invitation. Don't do it.
I mean, Sampath, one more
And
thing. You told every day morning you touch with your wife. How do you do that from Qatar?
no, I'm virtually touch. No, take a WhatsApp call. Virtually, I can call because WhatsApp call virtually, I can see her. No, the thing is
I thought
otherwise.
your puja is beside you.
No, not only that, I have in my practice, I am calling 9 to 9:15 to my mother because after I get down from metro station, I have to walk to my office. So I use a practice 9 to 9:15. I will call my mother, and it's my practice. And if you are calling me between 9 to 9:50, I will never answer because I am calling to my mother. Likewise, in your life, you can plan, especially with the family members, to answer the call and not to miss any call. The same time, I request you, if you want to, for a Toastmasters also, make a time to call between like 6 to 7 o'clock. Inform the Toastmasters. I will call only for Toastmaster matters between 6 to 7 o'clock. Likewise, you have to make a plan. Then you will never miss the call because missed call is a serious business. And according to Harvard Review, I saw an article. It said, in the business, 238 million US dollars missing because of the missed call. Because the thing is, if customer call and if it is a miss and if you're not answering, they will not call you again. They will go for a competitor because they feel this business is not good because of that. So I request from all of
So
you,
if it goes
don't.
to the competitor, still it's business, no? It happens. Business
Yeah,
happens.
it's business to the competitor, not for the customer. No, because of that, it lose the business. So, as a summary, I have to tell you, if you miss the call, it's broken the trust and it's a missed opportunity, and it's make a distance and disconnect the people if you are if you miss the call and if you are not answering. So because of that, I kind of request from all of you, don't miss any call. If you miss the call, it's okay, but call you back and make proper relationship, and it will be impact your life because otherwise this call, always think this call may be the last call, and people call you because there are thousands of people because they choose to call you, and it may be an emergency, it may be asking help, or it may be a good opportunity for you. Because of that, don't miss any call. Over to you, Rosmas of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sampath, for that speech and handling your audience. Great. Now, with that, we have finished the first session of this, which is the prepared speeches. We had 5 speeches today. Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to all the speakers today. Next, we have a power-packed session, an evaluation education module by our distinguished Toastmaster Vinod K. Pisharam, who's been a mentor for all of us, as Rinku rightly suggested. He has been mentoring many champions in the district. He's a Toastmaster since 2003, an electronics and communication engineer by profession. He's an editor, columnist in Qatar Tribune previously, and 2 books written by him are published, and he's a mentor to many champions, as I mentioned, and to mentor with maximum number of mentees in Qatar. Please give a big round of applause to welcome Toastmaster Vinod to the screen.
Good morning, LATC advanced club members. Welcome to this session, Evaluate to Motivate. So I will try to make it as simple as possible because let it be something which you can actually take home and start practicing immediately. So this is actually the purpose of an evaluation also. When you evaluate, the speaker or the target speaker must be able to take home something which he or she can actually immediately put to practice so that there is an improvement in the next attempt when they come on the stage. So this is what it is. So I do not know whether you have looked up the meaning of evaluation in the dictionary. When you look up the meaning of evaluation, it usually tells you to assess, to ascertain, or to determine the value of something. So when you are actually looking at the value of something, your focus has to be on the value, basically. But this is, I think, from this point onwards, many people actually misinterpret the whole thing and start looking at this as a criticizing something or finding fault or looking at negatives. So what best story I can give you, because in my previous avatar as a head of the training and development division in a big corporate company, I had to actually deal with a lot of people, both from the lower strata to the managerial level. All of them are there. So once it so happened, I was giving a training for the sales and marketing staff. The basic complaint was that none of them were actually working together as a team. So my challenge was actually to bring out the team spirit and make them work together so that the sales and marketing are improved. So this was actually a big challenge, and I had a group of people coming and sitting there. And as a strategy, I told them, now I want you people to introduce yourself, but in this case, you will not introduce yourself, you will introduce one of your colleagues. So immediately I could see that there was a lot of confusion going on because they did not know what to do with that. Afterwards, they came up one after the other. They came up on the stage, and believe me, what happened is what they were actually revealing about the other person was completely different from what I thought. It was actually shocking. Some of them were hilarious, and it was actually far from encouraging. They were complaining about everything, like even to the extent of telling they never take baths or they don't brush their teeth. He's more like a competitor than a fellow salesperson, and he takes me in his car and goes to the common client. Afterwards, he takes over my client. This kind of complaints, and it was completely shocking. And I knew that such a team can never progress because people were not looking for the value. They were looking for what was actually apparent or what they thought they are doing behind their backs. So they were always looking for something which is negative. So this is what happened. Unfortunately, or fortunately, what happens is some of the people are basically by instinct, the general mindset is actually to look at the negatives in others. And it is the effort to bring out the positives is much less in comparison. So if you look around also, you're just, let us say on a daily life, you're just walking on the road. And let us say that you come across a very attractive person coming from the opposite side. Usually, okay, suddenly you think, oh, he or she is actually attracting you in one particular way. After that, then said, oh, how can he be more attractive? So you will start looking at the negatives of this person. I think this is something which is innate, which is inborn. We have this one to see what is wrong, what is not there. If somebody is wearing a good dress and let us say a button is popping out or it is broken, you probably, your eyes falls onto that. So basically, I think this is one of the common problems what we all have, because we have actually an eye or the ear to see and hear things which are negative. So the first and foremost thing I would actually encourage you is to actually take out that kind of a mindset from you, remove that one. So in the same exercise, as I said, I brought them back again, the same team of sales and marketing guy. I told them, now what you have done, okay, this is not very encouraging. So what you could possibly do is look at the other person and write about, let us say, 10 good things about the colleague you're going to introduce. So it takes actually a little effort. But when they did that, I could see that they were looking at some of the good things, including how they look, how they are dressed, how they smell, everything about the physical aspects of them, then about their talking, then about sometimes in certain cases, they were looking at the commonalities where the other person, okay, they are lovers of probably cricket or football or whatnot. So they were looking at the commonalities between the people. So this was probably very encouraging because they started looking at things which actually united together. Things became much easier. And it so happened there were people who were working together for 7 to 8 years in the same department, and they did not know where the other person came from or nothing about their family background and the problems which they were going through. And I could see that people started, at times they were sympathizing with them. Sometimes they were empathizing with them also because some of them have come through very hard backgrounds. So this actually changed the complete scenario. So it all happened only because when you started looking at things from a different angle, or you can say that you put a different colored glass and started looking at the world through that different color, everything looked good. So this is actually the mentality what we should have, because many a time what happens is we listen to a speech and we will try to follow a certain set format where you have said, okay, you have to look at body language, then you have to look at the clarity, audibility, the stage movement, all these things are good. The thing is that, see, in total, how does that particular speech or presentation appeal to you? This is exactly what you should look into. So let me ask you a simple question. One second. Can anybody tell, what was the most striking thing about the first speech of Smita Bindu? What comes immediately into your mind? Can somebody tell that?
Colorful presentation, the visual.
Exactly. Yes. The colorful present. This is what actually caught my attention. So the thing, this is what. Now I will ask you, what can she improve? Of your suggestion. Anybody? Others of the, please think. Just openly. Just you want her to improve. If you want her to improve, what will you tell her?
I would recommend voice modulation, add some humor or funny thing, a tone of voice. I would just recommend.
Yes.
Excitement, when she was excited, when she was upsetting things happen. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Small
So
thing, very small.
That's what I can say is actually, she could actually bring in some actual stories, which happened. Maybe, and I think it was suggested also, that makes, there is a personal connect. That probably did not happen. So here she can bring some real life story which actually can connect. So this is one thing. So now let us move on to Sagarika. So the first thing comes into your mind.
Sagarika delivered all about her personal stories, what exactly happened. She took us to that journey, how she felt as area director, and throughout the journey we were connected because it was her own personal story, the experience she shared with us.
Exactly. See, this is how you analyze. This is what touched was actually, I was an introvert and I changed. The people who were associated with me, they helped me change, and I became a better speaker. If I can become a leader, you can become a leader. This was actually the message. So this is what it is. Now, when it comes to your own story, Rinku, the thing is that you will not be able to see. What touched me was actually the emotional content. I could see the sincerity with which you were speaking. It's rather than the script, you forgot the script or you messed up with the script. But the thing is that what kept you connected with the audience, especially with me, was actually that emotional content. So at times when you have this strong emotional content, don't need actually a script. It just connects. So that is your strength. So this is how I can actually explain about your part. And how can you improve? Yes, you can actually stick to the script while controlling your emotion. This is what it is. So apart from that, it's perfect, because ultimately what makes the difference is actually the how effective you are able to communicate with the audience. So you can use all the components of a speech or a presentation to connect with your audience. So different people have different types of skills and skill sets. But the thing is that utilize what you have the most in you and try to improve upon the other skills. That's it for it. Now, when it comes to Umar Haj, it's a very easygoing kind of, this is what attracted me. He is quite at ease when he's actually speaking. So the thing is that you are immediately, yeah, I want to listen. This is what comes into your mind. I want to listen. I want to listen to the story. And the thing is that, okay, the ultimate message, okay, I am a hero. Okay, I have to attract everybody. But the thing is that, okay, you take the right kind of mentorship from the right kind of people, then you see the difference in you. So this message came through. Now, what can he improve? Any idea? Somebody can tell that?
That I will tell him in my evaluation.
Yes, you can tell that in your evaluation. So the thing, what I mean to say is that, see, I'm just like anybody else. I'm listening to the speeches, but what has actually stayed in me, this is what I'm focusing on. And the thing, and when it came to Sampath, missed call, it was actually a kind of a subject which is actually concealing a lot of meaning. And finally, when he's telling that how important it is actually not to miss calls, and if you do miss, please call back. It could be important. It could be a life changer. This kind of message. The message came through very well. And as far as I'm concerned, my evaluation for him will be, it has to be scripted correctly. If you tell too many things, you get confused. I know that, okay, this was a particular project where you are interrupted. But the thing is that you should stick to that script, because it had a very powerful message. But the thing is that it was a little diluted by the amount of data which you put in there. So make it crisp and then try to actually convey the message, because it took us in a very humorous direction, and finally you had a very serious message. So this actually, the twist is actually the strength. And when you stick to that, being crisp, it will be more effective. This is my evaluation. Let the evaluators come back with their evaluation after this one. Now, as you can actually probably present that one, the judging criteria of Sampath. Just briefly, you can show that. And you don't have to actually remember this one, the judging criteria. So as you can see, it is actually the analytical quality, 40 marks, recommendations, technique, and summation. I think this is just for a brief knowledge. So I will just try to actually explain about this a little bit. 1 second. Okay, can you close this, please? Yeah. So we usually we follow this same format. So the first one is actually the analytical quality. When you are trying to say that the analytical quality, most of the people make the mistake of actually, repeating the story of what the speaker told. They will repeat the whole thing right from the beginning. Okay, you started like this, then you proceeded with this, and all these kind of things. Yeah. So this is not actually what is expected from you. When you analyze the overall appeal, like what we did right now, the first thing is that the overall appeal of the story. And the thing is that you have to look at the specific strengths and weaknesses of the speaker. So then the second thing, what you can just put it in mind. I am not going to ask you to remember all these things, but generally look at what is good. What do you think are the strengths and what are the weaknesses? Let's just look into that one. Second thing, what you can actually say is the topic inclusive, or is it focusing only on a particular segment? So when I'm telling inclusive, because you have an audience. So, for example, now we are talking to a group of people who are coming from different parts of the world. So, whether the subject, whether the terms or the jargons what you use, whether it is understood by each and every person in the audience. So, you have to actually look at the audience. Is it having only adults, or educated people, or people who speak English or do not speak English? All these considerations must be there. So you just keep an eye on that one. And sometimes what happens is they talk to only a particular segment of the people. So see, for example, there was a question, okay, it was actually a made-up question about the puja. So Sampath had to actually explain what a puja is, although you were making fun of that one. But the thing is that if it is a different audience who does not have any idea, that means, okay, this is not actually, it will not be inclusive. So to make it inclusive, sometimes you may have to actually explain. So this is how we offer, our devotion to the God, and you may have to explain. So whether that your presentation had that or not, whether it was inclusive or not. And the thing is that there is certainly, for every speech, there is a purpose. There is an objective. Okay, it doesn't, I'm not telling that it always goes to that one, but definitely it must have a purpose. It could be to inform, it could be to inspire, it could be to motivate, it could be to actually, put you to sleep. Whatever is the purpose, whether it is achieved your purpose or not, this is very important. And the next one is actually, did the stories, anecdotes, and other information provided help the speaker to achieve the purpose? See, now, for example, we were talking about personal stories which stood out in Sagarika's speech, because it's her own experience at which she put it into the story. Did it support the purpose? We will say yes, it did support the purpose. And the thing is that after all these things, the analysis is complete when you put this thought process in a clear and logical manner. So the next part of an evaluation, so first is actually the analytical quality, and let me remind you that it has the maximum marks, 40 marks. So the thing is, so you are seeing the overall appeal, your strengths and weaknesses, whether it is appealing to all the audience or it is only for a particular one, whether it could achieve the purpose, or what best did you see in that one. There may be some in between, you may have some very important points which is coming up. That also you can include, because some people have excellent language quality. So you can actually bring out. Some people, they play with the words. You can actually think about all those kind of things. The idea is actually to put all these together, analyze it in such a way that you get the maximum marks out of it. And the second part actually, which carries more mark, is actually the recommendations. So in recommendations, it has to be actually, it's very easy to say it has to be positive, it has to be specific, it has to be helpful, and the practical suggestions for improvement. You cannot say that, okay, the English is bad, so next time you go learn some English and come back. This is not very positive, and it is not practical. You will not be. The thing is that you can actually suggest that the language, you better get it corrected or proof checked before you present this. So at least that particular presentation will be more effective when you come the next time, or the given text you are able to present in the right way. So this is more practical, more positive, and then easy to attempt, practice, or adapt for improvement. You cannot give things which they cannot do, because there are certain places where people have very strong regional accents, which actually you can say dilute what effectiveness of the presentation. So how can you actually do it? That instead of making rude remarks, you can say that the certain words were not pronounced correctly. Next time, perhaps you can try to improve those words. So this is actually possible, because I have worked with many with such problems, and we are working only on a particular segment of that. So next time, when you are presenting such words which you had difficulties, it automatically gets corrected. So that way, step by step, word by word, people can improve. So it is more specific. Then it has to be encouraging and motivational. It should not look as if this is impossible for you. See, for example, I always tell a joke. When I started coming on the stage the first time, and I created a situation where I'm talking to one of my mentors. So I asked him, sir, I want to be a very good humorous speaker. So how can I do it? So he said, it's very easy. See, if you look at actually the Toastmasters here, we can see that any person, any idiot, any stupid person, any dimwit can become a very good speaker, very good humorous speaker. It doesn't need much more knowledge. Then he looks at me and tells, I don't know about you, but perhaps you can also become a humorous speaker. So if somebody is making a comment like this, it is probably negative. I remember one such evaluation session where the evaluator, I don't know, probably he had some personal, grudge towards me or something. He said, "Oh, the great Vinod Pisharam, he came on the stage and he claims to be having so many years of experience. And you call this a speech? How can you call this a speech?" So he failed in all. So this is how it started. And in one of the rare occasions in Toastmasters, all the other members in the club, they stood up and stopped that evaluator and said, enough of your evaluation. This is probably the, very few times in the history of Toastmasters this would happen. They said, okay, this is not evaluation. And after that, he was not encouraged in our club anymore. So this small words of actually evaluation or the negative words, it can actually have very negative impact, because I have seen many people not returning after a bad evaluation. Not so. Idea is actually not to actually vent out your criticism or negativity on the speaker. It is actually for them to come back time and again and to actually tell them, to inspire them that, okay, you can do it better. You have everything what is needed, what it takes to be a better speaker. So this is what you should be able to convey. And believe me or not, the thing is that I still respect the person who evaluated me, my very speech, my icebreaker. So he just wrote a small note of paper that he said, Vinod, you have very good language. You have a very good voice. and you have a good sense of humor. These three, evaluation messages, what we got, it has helped me actually improve a lot. So the thing is that what you write, what you say, let it better be positive so that it inspires other person. And the thing is that be sincere, because when you have to say something negative, it has to be put in such a way that they are not offended and they feel that, okay, it can be corrected. And the other one is actually the technique. After the recommendation, it is actually the techniques. The technique has actually 15 marks. So this 15 marks is very important because how you say is very important. So it has to be sympathetic, as you said. It should not actually evoke any negativity, and you have to be very sensitive. If you say something negative, people may not come back. I have seen a couple of ladies had joined the club, and after one or two what you call project speeches, they did not return. I'm sure they were offended by somebody or somebody's remark or some feedback. Which has actually alienated them from coming back again. So it better be sensitive. And other thing is that it must be positive. And the thing is that if your speech was very good and my face does not tell that, excellent speech, what a wonderful speech. You please come back with the next, I'm sure that you will come back with a better speech. So my face itself does not actually convey a positivity. How can they be encouraged? So this is very important, how you say, your body language. The thing is that it should actually inspire you to come back, and it must be supportive. And you should actually address the needs and concerns and aspirations of the speaker. I have seen in a few occasions where the speaker, comes and tells you before, sir, I'm looking for these kind of things. One is about, my speed, because last time I got a feedback that I'm speaking too fast. Sometimes they say that I lack clarity. So they are very specific. The speaker himself or herself is specific about what the evaluator has to look into that one. So this is also quite helpful. So they know what they are actually working on. And you come back. I think we have one of the projects where you come back with, after making the corrections, after getting the feedback. And definitely it has to be inspirational, encouraging for the speaker to return with the improvements, not to go away after once you give, not for them to never to return again. So this is one thing. And finally, in summation and conclusion to my speech, the thing is that you have to summarize the whole thing, which has to be very brief, so that, okay, if this is actually for the takeaway. So you finally put everything in a parcel or a small packet so that people can take away. So all put together, this is what we have. It has to be brief with the comments and suggestions by this to be taken away by the speaker. And it must be positive and encouraging. It must not be like, some of the, you go to a restaurant and you have some extra food. You tell, okay, you pack it up. The thing is that you did not enjoy the food. So you will definitely not take it away. So it must be like that, and it must be more, you have to say the comments and suggestion must be specific, helpful, and they should be able to ready to take it away along with them. And I think this is the basic thing. So first of all, now, if I were to summarize, you said you change the way you look at things. Put a new, you can say, eyeglasses so that you see things, only the positive things about that. And your mindset is actually to see that the other person improves. And you take it upon yourself that is, I'm also part of this process where he or she improves. So what positive thing I can give it to that person? And then look at the speech as a complete package, see what is good and what are the areas of improvement, and give suggestions and comments which they can actually implement and improve the next time. And it should all be packaged in such a way that, okay, they are inspired, they're motivated, and they feel, yes, I can do, and I will come back. So if that is the case, you become a better evaluator. And the thing is that refrain from going through a you can say, scripted format and just try to fill up. No, because this will not work like that. It works, perhaps. You may win a prize. But the thing is that please don't look at evaluation to win an evaluation contest. Here, the evaluation is actually to inspire somebody or to make us, Rinku said, to make a difference in the other person's life. I think this concludes my presentation. I do not know if we have any question answer session. I have overshot the time. Okay. Over to you.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Vinod, for that inspiring session on how to evaluate to motivate. Yes, we are overboard of time, but still we can have a 5-minute of Q&A session if anyone has any questions. Seems like everyone understood. Sagarika, you don't have a question?
Sir explained it in such a simple manner and very practical examples he gave, as today we 5 speakers. So I think my doubt, I don't have any doubt. It's all clarified. Thank you, sir, for that beautiful session.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
I have a small question, sir.
Yeah.
Which I noticed in the last few contests, sometime we tell over points the winners. When we look at the winners evaluations, they not tell too much points. They maybe tell 1 or 2 points and they are winning. And is it when you are handling the contest, what is your recommendation? You need to stick to 3 points and 2 recommendation, no? Because I noticed one contest, he recommendation only 1 point, but it's a very critical point, but he got a place. That's why I'm asking this question.
See, this is what I was telling. Don't go with the, like a scripted format. Okay, 3 points. Today I have to give 3 points. But the thing is that when you look at that, I have to answer like this, probably you lose the focus. So how to improve, how you can make them a better speaker. This is, you focus on to that. So if you do not have, if it is a perfect speech and you do not have much to actually tell, you don't have to force yourself to give some points. So based on the, as I said, the emphasis is on how the speaker, how your target speaker will improve, or how he or she can improve. So look at that point. If it is a valid point, give. If it is not valid, don't give. Just for the point's sake.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much. With that, we wind up the session for the evaluation module. Please give a big round of applause to distinguished Toastmaster Vinod. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Vinod Kumar, Vinod K. Peshirama. Sorry, I know you are busy. You have to go somewhere else. Still, you have taken out your valuable time and share your knowledge with us. Thank you so much. We are grateful.
Thank you. See you all. I have to leave now. So see you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. Great. So we move to the next session. Now, yeah. Just one more last riddle, okay, for all of you. I'll share the same.
He has to answer this. I'll share the same map.
I'll share the same map. Now, can you see Spain and Germany?
Yeah.
Great. Let's say a plane crashed between Spain and Germany. Where will the survivors be buried?
Between Spain and Germany.
France.
No, in the sky. What? See, I'll ask again. What did you ask, Salman? If a plane crash.
Survivors will be
The plane crash between Spain and Germany.
Yeah.
Where will the survivors be buried?
buried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Survivors will be not there. Then survivors are alive. They cannot be buried.
Yeah, good. See, that's why he make the last and the last word. He was not pronouncing properly, like not
Yeah.
buried was not mentioned. It was not clear in the first time.
Yeah, to confuse us.
Yeah.
But those riddles you need to show a map. Then only people get confused.
Yeah. That's why I said France.
Good attempt.
Great. Thank you so much. Now the move to the evaluation session. First evaluator, yes, Toastmasters Smita's speech has already been evaluated. Next is I call Toastmasters Smita to evaluate Sagarika's speech.
Good morning again. The powerful and charismatic speech lead in any situation. I congratulate our club president Sagarika for delivering a wonderful speech. And as per the objective, there are two objectives. So I have gone through the 360-degree evaluation form. So as mentioned in them, like Sagarika has a wonderful people management skill. And whenever you failed something, you never gave up. You could keep trying it. And she accept a meeting invitation and support the club by taking roles. So these are your positive side as a leader. And through your speech, I would like to say that you met the two objectives of the speech, the skills needed to successfully lead in any organization that you mentioned throughout your speech from starting from your school and college time as an introvert, and then when you became a leader and when you came to the Toastmasters and what challenges you have faced. And you spoke well about the importance of leadership roles in Toastmasters, and you said leadership is to connect with people with humanity, and I truly agree from that. You are a true leader from the bottom of your heart. And throughout the speech, you mentioned your struggle to form a team when you became an area director, and how you maintained everything, and how you clearly spoke about the empathetical approach from your side to the club members. However, the throughout the speech was highly inspiring, and you have you spoke very clearly about what is leadership. Multiple times you were talking about leadership, and you said one challenges which you faced is when you are an area director as a ladies club, the women's the Lotus Club. So what my recommendation is, like, you would have added a few more few more attempt, you as an area director, when you went to the club, it was not easy for you to in the beginning, like you might have approached them multiple times. What you the approach you from your side as a leader to the club, and the club members, how they accepted, or what was their situation to take it over, and how many times you have to deal with the same people in different way to make them standing in a good position. If you would have added that, your speech would this is the only recommendation to spark your speech, but because I couldn't find anything else throughout it, the transition was connected with some beautiful quote. So overall, what I found is uh, uh, stimulating and speech with high level of confidence. You are a leader, true leader. You are an experienced Toastmaster. So this is what we expect from you, and the clarity of the language was so good. And only the thing I felt is like, I would like to know from your side, because I'm an area director now. I would like to know, like, how was your approach to them, and what was the point where you really struggled, and what was the impact on them and impact on you, and how you solved it. That's it. Overall, a well-structured speech. Congratulations again. Back to RMOD.
Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Smita for that nice evaluation. Next, we have Toastmaster Sagarika to evaluate Distinguished Toastmaster Rinku's speech.
Forgot. I thought I will be evaluating now. Okay.
So good morning once again to all of you. Today, DTM Rinku once again has shown that charming personality in front of all of us through her very motivating speech, I must say. And she had a very social connecting appeal, I can say. It connected to all of us as she was speaking on her mentor, which is a very well-known personality in District 116. And we value him as a true member, as a valued member of our club. So we all well connected through her speech as she was speaking about her mentor, DTM Binod K. Pisaram. And the purpose of the speech was delivering a social speech, which she did in a really well delivered manner, because the objective was either she can give a speech on her mentor, or either she can raise a toast, or any social speech about her personal life. But she chose to speak on her mentor, which was very well delivered. So I must say that the way she speak on her mentor, it was a very well delivered, well organized, well structured speech. And to honor an individual, that is her mentor, she did it very well. And her body language, I must say that we all will agree that it is very confident. She was going with the flow, that emotion when she was speaking about her mentor through her voice, it was truly reflecting in her voice. So overall appeal to the audience was really good. But as we always say, there is some point to improve. So I'm here to say some points for taking the speech to a next higher level. So my dear Rinku, we all know that it was a 3 to 4 minute speech. So as a speaker, I understand that you are struggling to show your content, to show your emotion. But in between, if you could have said any one of the personal stories, how like DTM Binod, I know that thing, how he has shown that inspiring thing, or how he sparkled that light in you, the leadership light, or how you got benefited from him. If you could have told a very quick personal story within few seconds, that we could have easily got connected. And as DTM Binod already said in his educational module, that emotional appeal, you became emotional. But you could have shown that also a little bit, in some 1 or 2 sentences. Then we could have easily get connected with you also, because we all love stories. So when you are telling some personal story, you really will get connected. So overall, I must say it was a very well delivered speech. You appealed all of us as your listeners, but just mark my words, so that personal story tell to us, so that we can get connected, and we know you always love the stage as always. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Sagarika. And now, I invite Distinguished Toastmaster Rinku to evaluate Toastmaster Omar's speech.
Sure. Thank you. Hello, Omar. I loved your speech. What a great storyteller you are. What stood out the most for me, that how you made fun of your mentors. Generally, when any Toastmasters deliver this project, Toastmasters Envision Mentoring, they always praise about their mentors, how impactful Their journey has been because of their mentors, but are true humorous speakers like you can only go out of the comfort zone and break all the regular barrier and made fun of your mentors. Kudos. It's a great sense of humor and presence of mind. I congratulate you. Well done.
Thank you.
Then when you were narrated the funny stories that self-affirmation failed, law of attraction failed, you immediately blame to your mentors for all these things. What a well-planned speech. Amazing. I really liked it. And then now coming to, and I loved one of the most important thing is your catchy speech title. As soon as we listen to this catchy speech title, it's like, oh, what is next and what's going to happen? You got us hooked to your speech. Well done. Every transition was funny, smooth, and entertaining. Now, of course, every there is always a scope to improve. I just want to get to one point. Omar, a call of action. You can just ask us that what do you think when I will become a mentor, I will be like them? No, I will be more worse than them. You know, a funny call of action. What do you think I will, when you will be a mentor? You know, you talked about your mentor. So a funny ending, a funny call of action, and how you would like to be when you will become mentor, what you like to be, or what you want me to do when I become mentor, something like that. You know, a call of action or a question to the audience. In summation, you are a good storyteller, a catchy speech title. Speech was full of humor, shared your own stories. A call of action, perhaps a humorous one, could make the end of your speech more funnier. And overall, I loved your speech and looking forward to listen to your more funny stories and speeches. All the best. Thank you, Omar.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Rinku. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Rinku. And we now come to the last speaker's evaluation. And now invite our champion speaker, Toastmaster Sheikh, to evaluate Toastmaster Sampath's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day and fellow Toastmasters, and particularly my target speaker. Good afternoon once again.
Good morning.
The speech, what I loved most is your smile, your continuous smile, even though you are bombarded with so many questions, so many difficult questions, you continuously, you observed and you managed them with very smiley you went through. This shows your confidence. This shows you are a professional speaker. And the speech was not prepared well, though you are running very slowly. Your smile may be the reason your family is not with you, but your speech was, your confidence is a very good one. And you respected your audience. Your question is in very well. When Toastmaster Anil Nair asked you just respected them. Sir, I will never miss your call. Then he didn't. Your call is very important to me. When you said, then he didn't bombard you afterwards, because when you cooled them, they will not ask you again. And another one good thing, you created the emotions in between very humorous with the puja, everything. You created one good emotion. Everyone kept calm. Even though these people have to ask some bombarding questions, they stopped because you created one scene. I have seen naked. Then people went up naked. What is your friend name? I told. Okay, so it is a very and then you went with very emotional. You went on. It is a you made one drama. You made one scene, and instead of asking, we were going to that scene. Okay, this is the one art of keeping people calm. As in the recommendation part, as Toastmaster Vinod Pusaram sir said that your speech should be script, one particular to the point. But though you don't have the particular point, you manage. That is the very good one. And address them. When Toastmaster Salman asked them, you just address them. Even though he is good friend of you, he is now one questioner. You have to stop it and address them. And then you are respecting him. Then it will make them others to also to question. Okay, and acknowledge them and tell them their importance to your learning, your message. Little bit many us are there, that has to be little avoided in your speech. You have good smile and you are very cool nature and you respect the audience. And if you develop your speech script concise and address them, and if you reduce all counters, if you reduce us, your speech, you are the champion. Managing difficulty audience. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much to Toastmaster Chef.
Still, still, I did not know you went for which puja. Oh.
$1 million question.
Good. Thank you very much, everyone. And okay, to wind up my session, let me ask one more riddle and wind it up. Okay. Now, let's say a man goes out in the very heavy pouring rain. Okay, he has nothing to protect him. No umbrella, no caps, nothing. But his hair doesn't get wet. How?
He was not having any hair, but
Very good.
finally one
He's
question
a
I
bald.
answered.
Luckily,
He's a bald guy.
Anil is not around. No problem.
Yeah. You can ask couple of more. It's interesting.
Yeah, if you have, please. Yeah.
These riddles are interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. I
We
think
became like kids.
Okay, one more. But you see, in Toastmasters, we don't, I mean, initially Sergeant at Arms told not to use controversial topics. So this is not controversial, but you see, this controversy comes because you all become dirty thinkers.
Ramadan Kareem.
So,
Ramadan Kareem.
let me ask you a question. You all know Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tim Cook. Do you all know Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Tim Cook,
yeah.
the Apple CEO,
Yes.
Apple CEO.
and
Yeah.
Madonna.
Madonna, yeah.
You all know all three of them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, this is the question. Arnold Schwarzenegger has it big. Okay. Tim Cook has it small. And Madonna does not have at all. What is it?
Now we can stop recording and answer the question.
What is it? But I know you all are thinking that it's not.
No. See, both of them are men, and she's name. No, surname. Yes, surname. Yes. Yeah, yes, got it. The surname, yes.
True.
Right? Yeah, okay. See, I'm a good girl. Not like you guys, naughty mind.
Yeah, you didn't think on that side, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I thought. I'm not telling you. Ramadan Kareem. No, not at all.
Again.
Okay, one more. There's something which goes up and goes down.
Mm.
Okay. But
Yeah.
when it, I mean, the moment
Goes
it
up.
changes, it puts out the load, what it is.
Umbrella.
I mean, there's something which goes up and down. Okay. Right? When it goes up and when it goes down, it releases the load.
Lift, elevator.
Very good.
Okay.
Great. That's it. Anyway, thank you very much for being a lovely audience. I hope I did justice to the role. And now I give back control to our amazing president, Toastmaster Sagarika.
Wow. Wow. I laughed a lot after,
Yeah.
long time. And that too on a Friday morning. Really amazing. So give a big round of applause to our roast master of the day today for Toastmaster Salman. He really roasted us very nicely today on a Friday morning.
The riddles were top notch.
Yes,
Really
yes.
enjoyed.
Yeah,
Yes.
we all enjoyed. Only I think Mukha didn't answer anything, rather all were trying to answer. So Mukha be ready. I was thinking he will answer something. Are you there? But now I know it's already late. So let me end the meeting, close the meeting officially. The meeting number 9 is closed officially. Yeah, Sampath, you can back it.
Yeah.
So just a quick question, Rinku. When can we have our next meeting? Look, he's sleeping and waving his hand.
Can you open group photo?
Yeah.
Jake can, yeah. Mufas here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So next meeting, shall we keep in our regular timing?
Yeah, 5th April. Yeah, first
April.
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, first
It's
Friday.
just before Eid. So
It's
are
better.
we ready for it?
Yeah.
What about Salman, Mufasi,
better.
Omar, and Sheikh sir? Because
12th will be the holidays, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go for it.
Yeah. Our regular time,
Okay.
Sagarika, first Friday.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So you all can send your speech details and everything. And I hope some new members will be joining very soon our club. Let's see, fingers crossed. Okay. So thank you.
With the
And happy
permission of the
Ramadan once
president,
again. Please.
how about the renewals?
Yeah.
Yes.
Renewal process.
See, 7 of us, our club members, we have already renewed till September.
Omar, renewal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omar can renew for next 2 years.
Yeah. 5 years.
So Omar, Salman.
Mufasir is a treasurer, no?
Yes.
Mufasir. Can you collect the money?
He's sleeping again.
No, I'm not. I'm just listening. I'm learning from you guys. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And Eddie Smita also, right?
Yeah, I renewed, I think. Yeah, I renewed.
Okay. Yeah, great. So Sampath, you can just check and let us know. So
No, Mufasir is here, no? Our treasurer is here, no? We'll assign him.
Mufasir is not going anywhere. He's going to renew. Salman, when are you renewing?
Very soon, don't. Before this month end, it will happen.
Great. Thank you so much. So Omar, you can also renew for yourself. Mufasir, you can also. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Thank you so much.
self-enabled. Yeah.
Yeah, it is already
Self-enabled, yeah.
self-enabled.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Once again,
Good
happy
night.
Ramadan.
Happy
Thank you so much
Ramadan.
for joining. Though you all are fasting, thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay,
See you on 5th
Thank
April.
you everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mufasir,
Bye-bye.
for joining. Bye-bye.